Hello, welcome back to another episode of Common Production Error, DC 100 page super spectacular issue number 4. This is my copy that I consign and auction off with Comic Link, as you can see, at 8.5. For those that have seen um, the video when the book was raw, you can see the back cover because Comic Link does not provide the back cover scan for the listing in the auction. But as you can see here, this one has not the worst. Okay, the production flaw of the line that go across the back cover like there, that's I have seen worse, and I have seen something much less or a completely clean back cover. But as you can see, that line right here going across the entire back cover, as well as another line. Okay, very visible. It's not the worst. I didn't know how CGC would grade this book, so I did this video, as you can see, and the book came back is an 8.5. Okay, let's jump to another 8.5 on Heritage. You can see that this book, if you look closely, the production flaw is actually on the front cover. Okay, and it's also an 8.5. Sometimes this flaw is only on one side of the book, and sometimes it's on both sides of the book, and sometimes it is not on a book. So it's one of those books that have frustrating production flaw that make many copies not very desirable. You know, the the funny thing is, very often when I used to search for this book on eBay, the copy that does not have this production flaw tend to be have other flaws like big creases or tears or something. They tend to be the low mid grade kind of books, and then the beautiful books that are 8 or higher all have the production flaw, at least with my experience. Okay, so here's one. As you can see, this flaw very visible on the front cover, and it got an 8.5. Okay, let's go to another copy to show you. Here's a 9.6. Okay, now the front cover has nothing. Okay, let's see if I can zoom in. It's always hard to zoom in on Heritage scan because they're very sensitive. Okay, so as you can see, there is nothing here. Okay, trust me, I look at this scan very carefully. If there is anything, it's barely visible, not to my eyes. Okay, but beautiful copy. Okay, but take a look at the back cover. I think even with this far away view, you can see a hint of that flaw right there, right where I'm circling. Okay, barely. Okay, so let's zoom. See that? There you go. Right there, barely visible. So at least if it's tiny 9.6 is possible. Okay, let's take a look at another copy, a 9.2. Take a look at this one, much more visible. Okay, much more visible on the front cover. Take a look at this. So 8.5 is not the top range of this flaw. It's always severity matters. Okay, but even on the front cover, take a look at this one. Right, very visible lines, horizontal line across this area right here without me even need to zoom in, and then of course this down here. So yeah, it's one of those production flaw that I think make it very hard for a lot of people to grade. Okay, and as you can see, 9.2, I would never thought that this could get a 9.2. Okay, based on the severity of this line right here, but it is what it is. At least now we know. Okay, so if you ever run across a copy of this book in high grade that have sharp corners and edge but have this light production line, don't discount it as something that might not get you a 9 or better. It can happen. It is possible. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.